What's going on, guys? It is I, once again here, some Joe Schmo, with another movie commentary. We're going to be watching the 1984 Karate Kid. Now, I've been watching a lot of Cobra Kai, and as I promised you guys, I am indeed going to be reacting commentary. I only say commentary because I've seen the movie before, but it's been quite some time since I've actually seen the movie, and because we are reacting to Cobra Kai, and I'm just kind of relying on assumptions at this point to kind of get me through the show, I figured, let's go ahead and do it. You know, I've been promising that I was going to be doing this, or that I wanted to do this at least, and, I'm really excited to start my adventure down this, I believe it's a trilogy, right? Because I know the next Karate Kid is the fourth one, which stars Hilary Swank, which I've seen. Why I've seen more than a couple times, I don't know. I mean, realistically, I probably should have been watching 1 through 3 since I think that's going to be a little bit more relevant with what's going on in Cobra Kai. So here we are. Anyway, guys, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start this up. But before we get into this, again, if you guys want to smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below, let me know what your favorite karate style is. Mine is the drunken monkey. Is it like drunken karate? The drunken master? Jackie Chan? I'm gonna stop talking now and jump into this movie now. Let's do it, guys. So I am looking forward to seeing a lot of the callbacks or the throwbacks that Cobra Kai does do to the original Karate Kid. Again, I've just relied solely off of memory when it comes to some of the references to the movie, so it is gonna be kind of exciting. I know realistically I probably should have watched the movie before, but it's kind of fun to go back now. It's like almost like a prequel now that I'm watching to Cobra Kai. Also, too, give it up for the, I don't know if you guys can see it, the Stark beer glass here. You gotta love it. With my Targaryen banner back there. A little conflicting ideologies, but still, same universe nonetheless. It's definitely a vacation vibe I'm getting from the station wagon and the view.
Daniel.
There it is. The apartments they visited in season 1.
Paradise at last. Oh, we made it. Come on. This is it. This is the end of the line.
Dude, he's so young. How old was he in this movie?
Hey, you the maintenance man?
Hey.
Yeah, we're the new people.
I never remembered that he was the maintenance guy here. Out of all
Faucet's really leaking there.
Out of all places to meet him, he meets him here. He's just in the zone. Don't bother me, kid. I'm trying to catch a fly. And there she is, Elizabeth Shue. Oh, nice little flex, Danny. All right, all right.
That's the hot seat, man.
Who could blame her, right, Freddie?
Oh, yeah, then why don't you make a move?
No, I'm eating, man.
How could you think about eating, man?
I'm hungry.
Never interrupt a man and his hot dog.
3 and 4 and try it. Just bring me like a 1. Good.
Here we go.
Hey, you must be a trendsetter, Johnny. Looks like everyone's doing something new. Take a right, check it out.
Oh. Take a right.
Yeah, just get all right.
Johnny, stop it!
To be fair, Danny is one that is trying to initiate, like, hitting him, though. Right? Come on. I mean... Though Johnny should have known, always keep your guard up. That's like the fundamentals of karate, right? Never get let your guard down.
Everything is your fault!
Come on, let's go. Good guy.
Dude, they just immediately abandoned him like, he got his ass kicked. Can't be friends with him.
Come on now, let's go. Come on, it's better if we leave him alone.
It's better if we just let this kid bleed out on the beach. Like they're just gonna leave him there. Yeah, he'll walk it off. Don't worry.
You got a name?
Allie with an I. Hey, what's your name?
Daniel. With an L.
What a smooth criminal. Daniel's son, dude.
Definitely.
Oh, is that where Tori got her phrase from? Tori with a Y?
Have a nice trip.
That's definitely a foul, no? Jeez, look at, that's what I'm talking about. Danny's a little hot-headed, dude. Granted, it's a sport and things like that happen, but it's like, you're just immediately gonna just go into this, like, punching a guy? Aww.
Karate.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, those moves look pretty good to me. I know those moves.
Up in the eye.
Fell off my bike.
Lucky no hurt the hand.
He's like, I know a black eye from a punch when I see one. The original Kai, baby.
And what is that way? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir! I can't hear you!
Dang.
Fighting positions.
Looks like Allie's not the only thing that they have in common. Uh-oh. So this is like the only time I can like actually defend Danny in this, right? It's because like, obviously they in the sense of like Johnny and the Cobra Kai guys, like definitely kept fueling this whole thing, right? Like they could have easily been like, all right, cool, whatever. The beach was the last hurrah, but then like they kept like kind of pushing him though a little bit.
Damn bike. I hate this bike. I hate this friggin' bike. It sucks for me. I hate this place. I hate it. I just want to go home. Why can't we just go back home?
Man, that's rough though, dude. Like being in a new place, new area, being beat up like this, like oof.
Why can't we just go home?
And that's where Mr. Miyagi kind of hears his plea for help, you know? Again, like how Danny's been teaching these kids, you know, Miyagi-Do is all about defending yourself. It's not about starting a fight. And it's like, I'm sure like even Mr. Miyagi back then was very, well, what I can only imagine was probably very apprehensive about teaching people because I'm sure he saw Cobra Kai and kind of how they, you know, were bringing out the worst in some of these kids. So it's like, you know, the last thing you want to do is teach someone to also be like physically confrontational. So I'm sure Mr. Miyagi kind of overheard his plea for help and is going to now kind of take him on board.
If come from inside you, always right on.
Nice message. It's almost like a little bit like a test, though, you know, that he's giving him. Or it's like, let's see what you got, you know, before I teach you. Like, I'm sure he like understands like his need for help, but it's more like along lines of like a little bit of a test, you know.
Not by myself. It was you.
To make honey, young bee need young flower.
Is he talking about having sex with Ali? Is that what he's saying? That is an obnoxiously large costume, though.
Got the number rolled yet, man? In a minute. All right, I'm gonna go get the guys. Okay. Hey, hurry up.
Dude, those are incredibly small bathroom stalls, though. Can we, like, take some time to really just pay attention to that? Like, what is the point if you could just tower over them like that? Unless those are just ridiculously large students. I don't know.
Look at him, Dutch. He can't even stand up. So what? That don't mean squat. Johnny, leave him alone, man. He's had enough. On the side when he's had enough, man. There's no mercy. Right.
Yeah, look at him, dude. Just sneak it in.
Down. Yeah.
Look at him just dancing. Oh, my. Just dancing around these kids. You know, I never realized that. Now that I'm looking at it, I never realized that was outside the apartment complex. I thought it was literally just like some alleyway or some like back alley grassy knoll area. But now that's like he actually walked through that and brought him to his own area.
Karate come from China, 16th century. hand. Much later, Miyagi ancestor called karate, empty hand.
I always thought it came from Buddhist temples and stuff like that.
You too much TV.
Yeah, right. Like you're reading too many of those what is it? Those self-help quotes on Instagram.
Get up. Give me 60 push-ups on your knuckles.
So I am curious though, right? Because now that I'm kind of seeing the banner and I'm kind of seeing just, you know, the Cobra Kai dojo in general, a lot of people, when I was reacting to the Cobra Kai season finale 1, had said that Danny was so well known because he had won the All Valley 2 years in a row. But then didn't they say that Johnny also like had a bunch of like trophies or victories in that same championship though? No, like I thought he also won multiple, if my memory serves me. Because then they made a big deal about him, his senior year, he won 2nd place or something like that, right?
Tournament.
You got real nerve, old man. Real nerve.
He's like, I don't know karate, sir.
You're a pushy little bastard, ain't you? I like that. All right. No one touches the prima donna until the tournament.
That's crazy to me that he teaches him all this in 2 months. Here we are, man.
Tournament here.
The Miyagi Do.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Joe.
Forgot to give this back to you last night.
You
And it's now going to be the car that he's going to make him wax on and off.
ready?
You got to love it. You got to love the little
So,
the callback there.
I promise teach karate. That to my part. You promise learn. I say you do.
Steel?
Just sponge in hand.
Yeah,
Just
right.
do, man. There is no try, only do.
On.
That is the Yoda way.
Wax on. Wax on. Right the hand. Make a circle. Wax on.
So you can
Circle.
look at that. Lightning quick speed there. Also, it's like not even about muscle memory too. Yes, it is about muscle memory, but it's also about discipline too, you know? There's a certain level of discipline that comes along with like going through each of those cars and making sure all of them look flawless. Dude, it's just crazy to see so many similarities between like himself and Robbie. With how Robbie, how many times he'd actually stumble upon Danny and he was like meditating and doing all this stuff. It's cool. It's cool little like comparisons between the two.
Hey, sorry about the eye there, Johnny. Shoulder okay, Tommy? You guys be careful not to go stepping in front of any more buses now, all right?
Hold it. Remember what Sensei said? Gotta wait for the tournament. Must be take a worm for a walk week.
Ooh, got him, dude. That was a crazy insult. That's so awkward. So this is another real cool throwback, obviously, when Miguel and, I keep forgetting the name of his daughter. They go on their date in season 1. It's kind of like a similar setup like this, right? An arcade with also like a golf, or a mini golf zone, right? It's like a Bullwinkles.
The hill, you want to come? No, I don't think so. You guys have a good time.
Come on, we'll make room.
I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
Your little friend could come too if it's okay with his mommy.
I shouldn't be laughing at that. That's so stupid. That is a ton of sawdust getting into your system at that point. I mean, he didn't know it at the time, but like what a like life lesson he was teaching him there, though, right? That's why I'm saying it's like so difficult for like Danny in Cobra Kai now, his lessons to kind of get through to kids, where it's like it just seems like all they wanted or all he wants them to do is just like their house chores, but in actuality, it's again discipline, muscle memory, patterns. I mean, at least you know in this movie he was a little bit more willing to learn these teachings, though. You know.
Wouldn't a fly swatter be easier?
Man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything.
Hey, Mr. Miyagi, look.
He's like, son of a bitch.
All in the wrist. into this. Tie up. Small board, left hand. Big board, right hand.
But I'm almost done.
Hold the fence.
Oh man.
Good. Right hand.
I was about to ask, like, yeah, what about like using both hands then at that point? What's really cool, like, about the dynamic of this though, is that to a certain extent, like, Danny is indebted to Miyagi for bailing him out for that like 2 months so that he doesn't get his ass kicked. So it almost feels like he owes it to Mr. Miyagi in order to do all this though, right? And then like I can only imagine like he's like kind of thinking like, what does this have to do with karate? But in the long run of things, like him learning these things is going to help him with learning karate. And like like I said, I keep going back to the whole discipline aspect. But you know, I think that if he was like a normal kid, would he have been so open and willing to want to learn this stuff?
Fishing?
You're not here when I go.
Well, maybe I would have wanted to go. You ever think of that?
You show me sand the floor.
I can't move my arm, all right? What are you doing? What are you... Ow!
Sand the floor.
How did you do that?
Shut up!
Shut up and show me.
Act. Axe off. Act. Axe on. Act. Axe off. Act.
I mean, it's also not necessarily also like, it's not only just muscle memory, but it's also muscle control as well.
That! 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 Show me pin to fence. That! Face! That! That! Oi,
I ain't teaching you anything, huh?
come back tomorrow.
Mind blown, dude. Yeah, you ain't talking shit now, huh, Danny? I'm also trying to think about when the time frame of this takes place. If you're coming like for 4 days straight at 6 a.m. and you're doing all these chores throughout the entire day, what about school? When does he go to school? Does this take place during a break of some sort? Is Mr. Miyagi just like taking him out of school in order to like have him do these chore duties?
Call crane technique.
Does it work?
If do right, you can defense.
Could you teach me?
First learn stand, then learn fly. Then white train.
It's got you there, dude.
So I won't have to fight.
Miyagi have a hope for you.
When am I gonna learn
That's
how to
badass.
Keep trying.
No!
You always be.
He's just getting a kick out of it, dude. I love it. Oh, dang, dude. Is Mr. Miyagi soused right now? Now, I forgot. Is that his daughter? I don't know why. Like, I think, like, his daughter is important in some way in these movies, right? BANZAI!
To baby trees.
Aww.
Regret to inform you that on November 2nd, 1944, at the Manzanar Relocation Center, your wife and newborn son died due to complications.
That's what it was. That's gut-wrenching, man. I don't know why I thought it was a daughter. Oh, now he's taking care of him. You gotta love their relationship, man. It's very much like a father-son relationship. Again, like the kind of repeated relationship that Miguel and Johnny have, because Danny doesn't have a dad, and Mr. Miyagi doesn't have a son, so it's almost they're finding that relationship in each other that they never had. There you go. Find your balance, kid. Come on. You got this. Also, I don't know why, dude. Like, even Danny's like body structure and body frame is kind of similar to Miguel's. I don't know if I'm just like speaking out of my ass, but it kind of feels like they got the same like structure, right? Does anyone else feel that way? I don't know.
Number one birthday present.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi, what'd you do? You didn't have to do this. What is this? I have no idea. Oh, Mr. Miyagi, this is great.
Aww.
This is great.
Mrs. Miyagi make long time ago.
Again, like it's just like that scene like helps reinforce like what I just said, where it's like he's finding that like son figure in him, you know. I can only imagine he probably wanted to teach his son the same things that his father taught him, so he's kind of passing that down to Daniel.
I'm serious.
Dude.
Choose.
Oh, no.
Man, you deserve it, boy.
What old man feeling? Choose.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what would you guys choose? I don't know, those are all classics, though. Come on. Aww, he put his dog tags on them. Ugh. Miyagi, dude.
What matter?
Oh, I'm just scared. You know, the tournament and everything.
You remember lesson about balance?
Yeah.
A lesson not just karate, lesson for whole life. Whole life have a balance. Everything be better.
Yeah, I understand. You're the best friend I ever had.
You pretty okay.
Banzai, Danielson. That got me a little choked up. Banzai! All right, baby. It's karate day. Karate tournament time.
Open division is only for brown belt or above.
Oh yeah, boy, black belt. Mr. Referee, this is not Miyagi. Miyagi.
Miyagi. Okay, thank you.
Hey, thank you very much.
Dude, Sly Miyagi helping Daniel get in there, man. I love it.
And I can't understand his instruction without her. She's his translator.
What'd he say?
Oh, he says you remind him of an uncle he has back in Tokyo.
He's like, all right, we're good then.
Thank you. Welcome.
Dude, my man, dude, everyone needs a Miyagi in their corner.
Defending champion, Chores of the Cobra Kai, the two-time winner of the All-Valley Under-18.
See, it says two-time, so he is the two-time winner. So then why does Danny get like all this credit for winning it twice? There we go, man. He's like, what's up, bitch? What's up, Crease, huh? You wanted this? You got it. You got it. Here it comes, man. The infamous kick, baby. Do it, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Makes you feel so much worse knowing he lost, even when he tried to cheat there, huh, dude? See, at least he was like sportsman about it though, right? Like he gave him the trophy and was like, good job, dude. And then there's the infamous GIF, dude. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Karate Kid 1984 classic. And it doesn't get much better than that, man. You know, through perseverance, you triumph over that, you know, that cheating mentality that Cobra Kai had, sweeping the leg, trying to take out that weak spot as Cobra Kai did in season 1 of Cobra Kai, going for that weakness in Robbie's arm. But this time around, Danny showed greatness, Danny showed strength, and he overcame the darkness that is known as Cobra Kai. Man, there's so many great moments of this movie that I just totally forgot. Primarily just so many instances of Elizabeth Shue. I'm obsessed with Elizabeth Shue in the 80s. What can I say, guys? I was born in 86. And even as like a 3-4-year-old, I was just obsessed with it. You know, Adventures of Babysitting. Why can't I have a babysitter like that? I don't know. Why can't we have babysitters like Elizabeth Shue anymore? And then you gotta just admire the relationship that both Mr. Miyagi and Danny had. Again, how they kind of capture that essence of that relationship in Miguel and Johnny's relationship in Cobra Kai. It's just, it's a great just father-son dynamic. You know, I totally forgot about Miyagi losing his child and his wife through a miscarriage or through I don't want to say miscarriage, but a complications during birth, and then coming across Danny and almost finding, like I said, that unknown son figure in him, and then Danny finding a father figure in Mr. Miyagi. It's a great relationship that they both had with each other, and you know, I'm looking forward to rewatching now, or at least seeing for the first time, I want to say Karate Kid 2. I don't think I've seen Karate Kid 2. I started watching the first 5 minutes of it, and then I wanted to save it as a reaction. So there's a lot to kind of digest with Karate Kid 2, and I know even the Karate Kid 3, how people were saying that, you know, the last episode that we just watched from Cobra Kai is kind of has to do with Karate Kid Part 3, with him actually going to then train and becoming part of Cobra Kai. So really looking forward to watching those three. But guys, this has been our reaction / commentary, I would say, of the original Karate Kid 1984 classic. Guys, thank you so much for sticking it out. If you guys are enjoying this content, once again, I'm going to ask if you go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe and a comment down below. Let me know if you're able to pull off a crane kick, because if you can, well, you got that big dick energy. Anyway, guys, this is Some Joe Schmo. Anyway, guys, what do I know? I'm just Some Joe Schmo reacting and commentating on some movies. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.